Hello, hello, hello. It's Sunday, and yes, I'm live. I am. It's a rainy day, and let's just do some crafting together. And sticking with the bird theme from today's short video, we're going to do something in the short video. And we can use a bird from the Dollar Tree. Actually, I just filled in that hole. I think I got these from the Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure I did. I had them in a bag, but I think I remember the Dollar Tree. And I hope you... Hi, Jolene. How are you? How is everything today? We're using paint sticks. Some that I had in 5-gallon ones.
Hi, Raquel.
5-gallon ones. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Lynn. How are you, Miss Lynn?
Hi, Lynn. Hi, Jolene. Hi, Kathy.
So let's just start getting... We'll start getting going. Hi, Raquel. How are you? Hi,
How's
Joyce.
doing?
Hi, Hope. How are you? Hi, Lucy. Hello, hello. I have so many things I need to do, and I've been wanting to do this. Another project I've been wanting to do, you guys. Hi, Connie. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Jess. How you doing today? Let's drink some coffee, too. Hi, Joyce. Happy Sunday, everyone. Hi, Debbie Buckner. Hi, Wanda. We're going to paint all of these. First, we're going to stain, which means I got to put my gloves on. We're going to stain. And we're just staining this part here and probably this part. If it shows, we'll just do it anyway. You guys, that burned that the other day. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going, oh my God. It kept burning later. I don't know how I did that. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible. So how's everybody's Sunday? It's gloomy here in Massachusetts, but I put out a beach reel. Even though it's gloomy, it's still a beautiful sight, right?
It's getting better now. It's starting to clear up.
We're going to use...
Oh, brown-eyed girl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. How are you? What's everybody's dinner plans today on Sunday?
Hi, Mariel.
And
what a good day, yeah.
We're going to use Waverly and Wax. Sorry, it's backwards. Hi, Muriel. How are you? Let's just stain all our paint sticks that I got. We're going to do this first because it's only the bottom and the top. A little bit of the top and the bottom. Brown Eyed Girls Crafting. If you are looking for something, a kit, go there and get yours. Pretty soon I'll be doing several kits. I'm just going to paint, oh, jeez. I'm going to paint the back. I'm going to stain it. I'm just going to stain it because it's going to show a little bit, but it's easier to stain than to paint.
Hi, McDazzle. Hi, Denise. Hi, Jess. You having burgers and pasta salad. You haven't had pasta salad in a long time.
I know, that's a summer thing for us.
Headaches just starting to get back. Getting dark, Annette says. Hi, Nancy Felix. How are you, Nancy? Hi, Brenda. Hi, Susan. Queen Bee's on.
Hi, Queen Bee. How are you today? My girl. So we just stained that top and bottom.
Oh, it's Palm Sunday.
That's right. Happy Palm Sunday, everyone.
Palm Sunday.
I'm gonna be painting my little bird in white. But for now, we're going to do all of this, and then we're going to do Chippy. And I hope these all stain the same, but I don't think it's going to matter. Mr. Rick cut these for me. I need to sand that.
Hi, Rhonda. Ohio is 54.
54 today,
Chile.
huh?
Hi, Joyce Martin.
Tomorrow is supposed to be beautiful here.
67, Illinois. Leftover pizza. Homemade
Oh, love that.
pizza. Hi, Angela.
Love that. So I did another pour last night. I'm trying to make some things to bring to Chattanooga.
Youth kids did a program at the church. That's good, Angela. That's nice.
That's nice. That's nice.
It's good to see the kids doing something, you know. Hi, Ray Thomas from South
Can't
Carolina
believe
Beach.
it's already Easter, you guys. Can't even. Did everybody see my teacup?
I know. Usually July, the summer's over. That's it. After July 4th, it's all done.
What's all done?
The summer, you know.
No, it's not. It's the beginning.
Well, all the people go home in
No.
September.
Oh, yeah, but it's not
Well,
over.
and, you know, September, after Labor Day, it's quiet here. Really nice and quiet. And, you know, the weather's still good till November.
Need more. I'm going to shake because I like taking it off the cap, you guys. And I'm going to let the roof... I'm going to use some different colors. Well, not really different, but some colors today. And then we're going to decorate this like no one's tomorrow. So one side is going to be paint. We're going to do chippy. And the other side...
Chica.
It's like...
Hello, Chica. Hi, Jean.
Chica, we think about you, girl. I'm sorry that you're going through so much.
Oh, yeah.
You just seem to get through everything with the boys and all the happiness and all that. And then the storm made a glitch.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be 65 and sunny. It's crazy.
We have to pick up the boys at 2:30, so we might go
Gail.
see Mom if she's up to it tomorrow. I was at my mother's
I
yesterday.
put the ocean video out today. Hope everybody liked it. Hi, Lisa. The waves are huge today. Well, they're pretty good, yeah, because the ocean, the wind was coming off the ocean. It was...
I'm sorry I'm staining. It's boring, right? But it's going to be cute. When it's all said and done, it's going to be cute. I have all my things over here. Oh, by the way, somebody just messaged me and said, you know, you met Bits, right? And I said, yeah. She said it came out as the other word.
Hi, Lorraine.
And I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize, and I didn't check it out, and I should have.
I watched a short before it came live. You came on. Angela says. Hi,
Angela,
Steve.
did you see my bad word I used? I used
Hi,
a
Cheryl.
bad word.
I like the teacup.
The tea came out great. I will show it to you afterwards, but someone's already purchased
Hi, Mildred.
it. FYI, someone's already
Mildred
purchased it.
Padilla, hello.
Hi, Mildred. How are ya?
Hi, Larry Robinson. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hi, Sharon I from Wisconsin.
Yeah, we hope you guys do too. Today's it's Palm Sunday, right?
This has been a crazy, because like I said, I was at Lowe's today, and I told somebody, I said, usually I have my garden already started already. And she goes, yeah, me too. And it's too cold. I said, yeah, it's a little too cold for starting right now.
We got to do it in the pods in the house, Rick.
Yeah.
We'll do that live. How's that? We'll get all the seeds and all the things, and we'll just do it live. And if we have the boys during the day, maybe we could do it with them, because they would love to do it. All right, so the back side is stained. I'm just making sure this is dark enough. This one's darker, but it's okay. It's okay. Once again, all is good. All right. And now we're going to paint it. I'm painting it snow white, okay? I'm going to paint it in snow white. All of this after I put that on, which is wax. We're going to do a chippy look. And I'm just going up. It's so much fun doing it this way. I like it better.
Go back out again. Come back in.
And then we'll just put a hanger on this. When we're done with this, you're going to love it. I hope you do. I hope you do.
Hi, Diana.
And it gives you an idea. I got this idea from Pinterest. I'm not saying it's mine. I thought I wrote the lady's name down, but I did not. So credit to the lady that made this.
Hi, Dorothy.
Hi,
Mildred. Hi,
I was
Linda.
inspired.
Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Lisa.
You know, we got to be inspired by someone, and we all make things to inspire each other.
Hi, Andrew.
Hello, Andrew. How you doing? All right. We got that done, right? Got that done. And let's see. Did I open this? No. Can I have the other white that's right next to the green celery at the bottom shelf?
This one Snow White?
Yeah.
Is there anything in there?
Kinda. You gotta,
Yeah.
I got my little paint palette here. Oh gosh. What a mess. I've seen people poke holes in this pot, and I haven't done that. I haven't experienced that. I might have to open the other one, you guys. Sorry. Getting paint out, right? It's not always an easy task.
Thank you, Wanda. You like the ocean video? Hi, Wilma.
Hi, Wilma.
Hi, Melissa from Queensland, Australia.
I finally painted.
5:40 a.m.
I mean, washed all my paint.
Good morning. Good morning, Melissa. What craft are you making?
I am making a ladder, first of all.
Hi, Linda. How are you and Gary doing?
And then, hello, Linda. How you feeling, girl?
Hi, Cheryl.
I know you've been going through some stuff. I'm not going to paint the sides perfect.
James Blackcomb says, hi, Larry and Rick. I'm cleaning my house.
Ugh.
Doing laundry. Now I can sit down and watch you guys. Thank you.
I did that yesterday and up until last night at 2 o'clock this morning. I was hanging a load of wash on my drying rack.
I heard that. Hi, Wanda.
And yeah,
Slinky got his picture taken with the Easter Bunny.
Oh, send that to me.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, I have my time thinking maybe I want to get another dog, but then I don't because then we're going away, and then I think we'll get a dog when we know when we've exhausted all our locations we want to go to.
Sorry, I have to take the steak out until it gets room temperature.
We're having steak today, and sauteed vegetables. All the things. All right. And I'm just going to keep that backside because you're not going to see it. You're going to hang this. I have a feeling I'm going to have a pouncing of war with the white paint. And then we're going to do the chippy, and then I'll sand it a little bit just so that, we can get this all glued down and together. And each piece of this is the flowers are going to be pretty. I'm going to do my own thing. And I think I got that Birdhouse, by the way. I got that from the Dollar Tree. So look for them at your Dollar Tree. Cute little birdhouse. Had it for a couple years. Oh my God. I gotta start using all my things, right? Let me see if I can get my paintbrush in here.
Where are we here? Okay.
Okay, I got my paintbrush in there.
So apparently Facebook is not letting me see everything. I have to go in and out. Hi, Sue. Hi, Dana. Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Terry Thurman. I just jumped on. What are you creating today?
We're going to do a ladder first, and then we're going to have a birdhouse. And then we're going to make it all pretty. I'm going to make a tag. So we have a lot of things to do.
Hi, Rosie.
And I was inspired by someone on Facebook. I don't know who she is. I forgot to write her name down.
Hi, Debbie from Michelle, Washington.
Because I always like to give credit where credit is due.
Hi, Loretta. Loretta Richardson. Hello.
Hello, Loretta. How are ya?
You very new here? Loretta Richardson.
No, I don't think so.
No, usually it's Loretta Rinzel.
Rinzel, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. If she is, welcome.
Hi, Dana.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, they're making me go out and come back in now, just so you know, if I don't see anybody. This is really crazy, but... Hi, Terry.
How about shutting your phone off,
Susan
Rick?
Neal. Huh?
Shut your phone off and turn it back on. Maybe once you do that, it'll be easier.
Okay.
Maybe it won't...
Reboot.
Yeah, just to reboot
We're
it.
rebooting.
Reboot! He gets frustrated when it does that to him because he wants to say hi to everybody.
Well, it doesn't... Yeah, I know. It doesn't.
And he can't because he has to keep rebooting. Going in and going out, going in and going out.
Just the Facebook don't
Hi, Nancy Felix.
They don't like me.
What are you talking about? What you talking about?
This Facebook don't like me.
We're almost done. And then we'll dry all this. And we did that. We stained the other side. It's not perfect, but hey, it's better than nothing.
Come on.
And it's going to be hung. Oh, it's going to be hung.
All right, let's go back here. Here we go again. Let's try it again.
See, now I kept that part of it.
Hi, Karen Miller. Hi, Linda.
Which is
Hi,
fine.
Ruth. Hi, Barb. Hi, Bonnie. Sprinkled. Thank you, Bonnie.
Oh,
Hi,
thank
Barb.
you.
Hi, Ruth Warren.
But I will show you what I did in my short video today.
Hi,
I was inspired by myself.
Nancy Felix says, it's really hard for me,
What's that?
still after losing Thomas.
I know, Phil.
I still have a slot going on with his paperwork, looking for things with his family.
That's a hard one. I remember doing that.
They live in New Jersey. They can't afford to come here, so I'm trying to do my best to help them. I understand, Nancy.
It's a tough one, girl.
Yeah.
It's a tough one, and we all know.
You're doing the best you can.
That's all you can expect of yourself, the best you can. Let's paint our bird.
But you took care of him for a long time. That was all that counts.
That's right.
That's all that counts.
You didn't abandon him, and,
No.
you know.
He knew you were there all the time.
And we knew we were there, too.
Right.
We were all there. We're going to do the
Jill.
bird
Yeah,
that I got from the Dollar
exactly.
Tree. It came in a package.
Hi, Sharon Aldridge from UK. Hi, LaFern. Let's see. In the brown. Yeah.
Just doing the sides. I might do the back of this one.
Hi, Julie Price. How you feeling,
Hello.
Julie?
Yeah, hi, Julie. It's not the same unless you say goodnight to me. You know that? I see them. Let me just do the back of this. I don't know how much of this you're going to see, but let's just do the back, and then I'll dry it. And then we'll do the birdhouse, the color I want to do. All right, let's do that.
I saw your video, Barbara says.
Oh, good. Did you like it?
Yeah.
I'm going to make another one tonight. Pour another resin thing.
Hi, Louis Shop. Good afternoon to both of you, Louise says.
Oh, thank you so much. Have good afternoon to you, too.
Switching TV between the Masters, NASCAR race, and I don't like watching commercials. Okay.
Oh, I know. Well, that's why we have, like, you could record.
Hi, Patty Woodnot.
Hi, Patty. How are ya?
Oh, Annette got the shot in the shoulder this morning.
Oh, for what? Oh, my gosh.
Cortisone shot, I don't know.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
Hi, Dana.
Those shots, sometimes they hurt, depending on the size needle.
Remember when I went for the podiatrist, and he says, oh, you'll be all right at the bone spurs, and all of a sudden he wham, right up my foot.
Wham!
The shot, right at my foot. Then the other one, I was like, whoa, dude, what are you doing?
Well, he didn't want to warn him too much, right?
The cortisone shot. They work, but it just masks the pain. They mask it.
For a minute.
You can't overdo it. No, it did for about 4 months.
For a minute. Oh, goodness, I got paint on my... I just washed all my paintbrushes, you guys, last night. I was like, oh, I got to wash these paintbrushes. They've been sitting in it. Don't judge me on it either. It's like every time I wanted to.
Hi, Lisa. You like the NASCAR. I don't get into that. I'm sorry.
You did paint it right.
I like to watch the wrecks, though.
We have a friend that loves NASCAR. And then I had a girl that I worked with that her boyfriend, I think, was in it. He was in it. Rick, can you push that jar further in? Because it's very much to the edge. Very much to the edge.
Did you put soap in there?
Yeah, see the suds? Okay. All right, made quite the mess here, but let's get rid of it real quick after I do this. We're gonna just make this chippy, and then I'll put all the chippy stuff in the trash.
You're welcome, Nancy Phillips. Thank you for the prayers, and God bless everyone. And yeah.
Yeah, that. Hey,
you did what you could.
You did what you could, girl, and you were very loving.
We know you were always there, going to see him. And,
yeah.
And he knew that too. I'm sure he did. Hello, Becky.
I wish his family could afford it, but you know, sometimes it is what it is. Like when my dad died, my mother and father didn't plan on the tombstone.
Hi, Made on the Loop. Hi, Gretchen.
Hello, Gretchen.
Hi, Gwen.
How are you today? Hope all is well.
Gwen Martin says, I just found out what I thought was my back. It was my hip. They want to do injections before the hip surgery. Not looking forward.
I know. That's a tough one. All right, so I did chippy on this one. Let's get some of this off here. We don't need to have all that. I mean, it's the back, but I did stain it. I think that came out good,
I think
right?
they just want to try the injections to see if it works first. The cortisones or whatever, yeah.
Or some people can't have surgery, but at least takes the, you know.
I just read that, Janice says, I just read that 24-year-old rides a bull riding, got thrown off by the bull.
Yes.
And he died?
Yes.
He died?
Yes.
I didn't see that.
His father saw him.
Oh, no.
It was a sad day for the whole
Hi,
family.
Bobby. Was that the kid who was just on the news the other day?
Yeah.
He was just on the news. Oh.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hi, Sylvia. Hi,
I did
Pat.
see it.
Cindy Creations from Texas.
Hey, Cindy. Cindy, I'm a terrible friend. I haven't talked to you in days.
Linda Nowakowski says, I've had the shots of my heel, shoulder, hip, and Thursday I get 31 shots of my head. Oh.
What?
In her head.
What? That's terrible.
I love old age. Oh.
Don't you just
Linda,
love it?
Sorry.
Well, who was I talking to the other day? I can't even remember. I was talking to somebody, and I said, listen, every decade brings a new symptom of, like, pain or, like, a thing, and, like, every decade. And during that decade, whatever you get, what's the matter?
No, Angela says, I use a package tape and rip it off. It's easier than using the scraper to me.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. I just started doing this, and then I'm going to sand each piece.
It's very sad, Janice. Yeah, 24 years old.
I know, he was just a kid. Just a kid.
Hi, Blanche. Blanche Soroka, hello. How are you? Hi, Kimberly.
I'm going to have to get up in a minute so I can get this off.
Hi, Maureen Carey.
Because you know me, I can't stand a mess.
Hi, Ellen. Ellen Bradley. What was used to make a chip?
Okay, I stained it, then I used wax, and then I put Snow White, and everyone is different, because that's how things get distressed anyway. They're different. Let me get this off.
Every 3 months I get shots in the head for migraines. Maybe that's what your mother needs already.
She'll say, absolutely not.
You know, her mother gets migraines really bad.
All right.
Hi, Debbie. How you feeling after the hip replacement? Oh, you got. Oh, okay. You got the. You got the date, the 22nd. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
Oh.
I'm going to paint the body of the house in sage, shadow, and
hi,
folk
Lori
art.
Joe.
That's the color I'm going to use today. And hopefully I can stay within the lines. Oh, gosh.
Hi, Loretta Renzel. Hello.
Hello, Loretta Renzel. We were just talking about you.
No, that was Loretta Renzel. Yeah. Well,
I know, because we thought it was her. That's right.
Are they going to put titanium in your hip? Hi, Ruby.
I think this is going to be 2 coats, you guys.
Debbie, my union rep, Linda says it doesn't hurt, the shots.
Yeah.
My union rep got hit by a freight train, and he survived, and he had he got his hip broke. He put titanium in his hip, and it worked good.
Who was that?
Peter Branda.
Oh, I didn't know that about him.
Yeah, they were doing a snowstorm one night.
This color is pretty.
He was cleaning the switch.
Pretty.
I'll clean the switch, and along came the freight train, and no one was in the back. The brakeman was in the back because it was snowing so hard, it was cold, so he didn't...
All right, let me dry this, and then I'm going to put another coat. I like the color it came out.
Yeah. So he would see him, and his partner, Bobby Norris, Bobby was in the truck, supposed to be watching Peter, but Peter got hit by the train, but Bobby was in the truck doing cocaine, and it didn't work out too good.
That's terrible.
Hi, Mel.
Why did you tell that story? It's Sunday. It's Palm Sunday.
Oh,
it's Palm Sunday. Don't tell any terrible stories. We don't like terrible stories. Everybody has enough of them for a lifetime, right? I'm not a fan.
I tried the injection in my right hip. It didn't work for me. Decided I had a total right hip replacement same day. Was walking, no more pain. Oh,
yay!
good.
That's awesome news that it worked for you.
Yeah, they say it works good. I guess. Yeah, they say a lot of people. I heard hip knee replacements.
It's just the pain about that is going through rehab. Hey, Lady T, you working today?
And it's only, a few weeks, right? Your mother had that, maybe...
Yeah, it was like a week or two, but then they came to the house and they did the rehab. Some people take a little longer, some, as long as you do all the things they tell you, you're good.
Hi, Cheryl.
I hope I never have to have it. Taking care of
Renzo, we celebrated 45 years yesterday.
Oh, congratulations! 45 years.
You made it.
You made it, Mr. Rick said. You made it. I don't know if me and Rick will ever reach 45. We're old. We're old.
Hi, Brenda Hall from Ohio. Hello, Brenda.
All right, now we're going to put it all together after I sand that a little bit. We're going to sand it. So I'm going to put this over here. And then we're going to do some distressing. And let me do the sanding. Let me get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. And I don't need this. We'll bring the dirty one back out and turn it around.
Oh, yeah. The Ten Commandments was around last night.
That's right. I saw that. I was watching that while I was pouring.
I missed the Red Sea getting potted. Dang it.
You got to watch that every year, right? Okay, so I'm just sanding this a little bit. I'm not going hard.
You're off till Tuesday, Lady T. Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Glad to hear.
Mom's funeral service is tomorrow, Lady T says.
Okay.
Yeah. Lady T, I hope you have a good day tomorrow.
It's a hard day.
It's a long day.
It's a hard, long day. Her mom passed.
Yeah.
And
we're not
I'm
old. Janice says we're not old.
We're not. But as you get older, I'm telling you.
Hi, Louise. You inspired me to do the resin with my grandsons next weekend. They're 11 and 13. Oh, good.
I was going to do resin today. I was going to do a tray. And all my stuff is in the kitchen. And I decided I'll wait until Tuesday. Because I got to get everything done tonight. The boys will be here tomorrow afternoon. Whatever I do out there, I can just bring out here and put here. So this way they're not underfoot, so to speak, because,
Julie Price says, Dave and I have been married for 47 years.
Really?
Hello, Gail.
We're never going to make it, Rick. Hello, Gail. How are you doing? I know you were getting some, x-rays. And...
he keeps calling me several times a day. Been open to the camper. Gail guy says.
It's okay. He's bored.
Right, he's
bored. Did you bring him anything in the hospital to do?
Nothing.
Maybe give him a craft.
Yeah. Give him a smash can.
Yeah. It's a rainy day. It's a good day to do what you're doing. All right. I don't have much on here.
Jackie Whitaker says, Craig and I have been married for 63 years.
63 years. Rick, we're never going to make it. I'm telling you. All right.
That's all right, Jackie, 53. That's...
All right, so I'm putting this one at the bottom.
63 years.
And I'm going to go like that. And then this one, because you can see both ends.
Debbie says, I've been with my husband for 50 years, married 43.
And then this one, I'm turning it around
People are unbelievable.
The Birdhouse will cover.
I'm not saying it's not a bad thing. I just...
What?
No, 63, 53.
I just want to make sure this is even, you guys. Woo! Should I do it with
Mildred, 47.
Let's do a little bit of JB Weld. Let's do it.
Hi, Dawn.
Just to make sure this doesn't, in case you want to hang this on your front door. So remind me at each piece, at every piece, okay? So I'm going to fold this over like that. I'm going to put some here and some here. All right. Now that wasn't hard.
So what are you going to use for the hanger again? Because I remember you asked
Twine.
me. Just the twine? Okay.
Yeah, because it's not going to be heavy.
Hi, Sharon Hagridge. Hi, Alicia.
It's not going to be heavy. And still, I haven't called Surebonder.
He's in rehab since Thursday. Had my MRI. Found out Wednesday results.
Okay.
Gail Garrett says.
Okay. All right, so I want to go this way, upwards. And you notice I went in a little bit. It's okay. I wanted it to give it that funky look.
Hi, Kirsten.
Now I'm going to do the same thing here.
60 and sunny, Lady T says, over a week of rain. Yeah,
I know, it's terrible.
I gotta build
Let's
up.
just pray that that's when we get the rain, is now. And not,
I got a whole bunch of calls from people. Come on, my lawn's growing. Oh, boy. 15 calls already. Come and get on my lawn. Oh, boy.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, so this way I'm going to go upwards like that.
And it begins.
And it begins.
Hi, Melanie McCann.
I mean, Mr. Rick promised me that our house comes first this year.
It needs it right now.
You know, because customers are nice, but customers have to know we have a house too. And that would be terrible if they came by and saw our house looking terrible.
Hi, Dina. What are we going to do for Easter? Sharon says.
Probably go to my daughter's in the morning. She's going to her in-laws
In the afternoon.
in the afternoon.
So we're not going there, right?
No, not for dessert, no. Let me just go up
Hi,
higher.
Dina. 50 stars.
Okay. All right, I know it looks wonky, you guys. I know it looks wonky, but that was on purpose.
Hi, Gail Jobson from Stafford, Virginia.
I did a wonkiness.
Welcome from Stafford, Virginia.
And I think
like Virginia.
this
Virginia's
one
fun.
should have been, but it's okay. I did, that's okay. I'm going to put the birdhouse.
Hi, Martha.
Oh, I should. Why did I put that away? And I'm going to put this guy down here. But
Hi,
we need to do
Martha.
a little distressing. So let's take these off. We don't need these anymore. Oh, I can't stand them. Okay. I brought my distress ink out. Or this stuff. What is it called? Bear wax. Bear wax.
Take care of your things and you got to do. Sharon says, yeah.
Yeah, I do. And
Alicia says, I went to the clinic yesterday. I found out I have a sinus infection and on antibiotics and a cough and a pills and inhaler. Ooh.
a lot of stuff going on there, huh?
I'm sorry, Alicia.
All right, so I'm going to go around the edges of my birdhouse, and I'm going to go like that, and I'm not doing anything major, and I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to rub it in, because I don't want it to be like, oh my goodness, it's all over it, and just go like that, and go around the roof line, and I'm not doing it perfect, nothing's
Hi, Carol
perfect
Chandler.
about
Hello,
crafting,
Carol.
as you know. And then I'm just going to go around the birdhouse opening. Okay?
Jim says, my mother was trying to call me and she can't hear on the phone at all. Hearing is getting so bad. She's in her 80s.
We know about that.
Oh, boy.
We know all about that.
Hello, Dina. Gil Garrett says, going to Angie's house for Easter.
Oh,
Can't wait
nice.
to see Chase's face. Hi, Kay. Sunny in Minnesota, 67.
Hello, Miss Kay. How's my Kay? Hi, Jackie
You
Whitaker.
got the windows open and the door. Yeah, I know, huh? It's nice, isn't it? 67, 70.
Diverticulitis.
Beautiful. Hi, Judy.
I'm sorry about that, girl. I am so sorry, Jackie. I hope you're feeling better today. That diverticulitis is no joke, right? It's no joke.
Alicia, I hope you're doing well.
I think I'm going to have to open up another tube after this craft today.
Yes. I did, Alicia. Hope you're doing well, Alicia. I don't wish anybody problems.
Yeah, we
Nothing.
don't. Okay, so I'm putting this right at the top. And then I'm just going to glue it down. Glue it down. And I'm going to do the same thing with my bird. Now, my bird needs some distressing, okay? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm going to rub it in with my fingers. it gives it the better effect, in my opinion. It doesn't give it that straight line. I'm going to do a little bit of the wings and just go around here. I can't wait to see the boys tomorrow, you guys. Cannot wait.
Oh, they're going to love it when we pick them up. They're going to be like, oh.
We were supposed to babysit Friday, but we didn't realize until later, and I made a commitment. So she knows. She has commitments too. She knows. So she was all right with it. But tomorrow, she said, Mom, I love you.
Hi, Norma.
She sent me the message with a heart. She's so cute.
We going to give you mothers for Easter?
I don't know. We might go over for like dessert. Yeah. So when we leave, my daughters will go over there. You know, everybody's got to be happy. Sometimes I wish we didn't live so close, right? Because then we don't have all these. All right, so I just did that. Now he's fine. Okay, this got to go in the bag. Oh my goodness, Rick, what did I just do? I have to take that.
It's all right.
Let me get another bag. Another bag. Where is it? Hold on, I got to get another bag to put all.
This is as cute as a speckled pup under a red wagon.
That is adorable saying.
Hi, Debbie Me. Haven't watched her for a while. My mom is 88, has dementia. About lost her 3 weeks ago. She has fallen twice.
Oh no!
Has
all right,
6 staples on the back of her head.
Over there.
Oh my goodness!
And this in the trash because I did wipe some off. And this is Bear Wax. We got this at the Home Depot. And it's called Dark Antique. Dark Antique. Can you see that? Dark Antique. And it's Bear Wax.
Alicia, we'll give them, we'll see the boys. We'll tell them.
I was hoping that last week that we were going to have them so you guys can see them, but that's not the case. How about if we get some coffee going here?
Well, we wanted the boy. Yeah, we wanted them.
But she changed.
Hi, Brenda.
I don't
Rainy
know.
and Maine have diverticulitis, not fun. Peppermint oil capsules help me. Okay.
All right, so now.
I've heard that on TV.
I'm not going to glue this down yet, okay? Not the birds yet, because we got to put some.
Peppermint is really good.
I got a tag. I need your help on the tag, okay? I got a tag, and I already made a bow from raffia because you know I'm always having a hard time.
You know, Carrie got a chair tray.
Oh, good. Do you love it? All right. So I was thinking about putting this on the tag, this print, okay, that I got from Temu, just the birds, okay. Or I thought maybe this, I got these rub-ons from Amazon.
Hi, Stacy.
No, not Amazon. YouTube, Temu. So I was thinking about that on the tag. Which one would you prefer? I'm kind of going towards this, but hey, if you guys like this, I don't mind doing that.
Loretta Renzel says, we had the boys here today.
Did you really?
Yesterday. The 2-year-old is nonstop. Yep.
Oh, yeah. We know. So which one? The rub-on or the print from Temu? Did I say Amazon? I meant Temu. Oh, get a totally dazzled. I could do that. What color eyeball?
The birds, Judy says. Hi, Tammy Troutman.
The birds. Okay, I'm going to have to take this off because it's in my way. But I'm going to still use the twine. You love the rub-on transfer. Okay, so I have a transfer. I have the first bird, the print, and I think the print's winning. I forget where I got these tags. Oh, I got them from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby.
Cindy says the birds.
That came off easy, right? Hobby Lobby.
Hi, Connie. St. Croix. Hello, the print.
Yeah, I think you're right on the print.
Rosemary said.
All right, let me turn on my boom, boom, boom. We'll put the print on here. We don't have to paint. I'm going to get my Mod Podge. Sorry, I'm in your face real close. Because I like to get everything ready ahead of time. And then we can put it all together, right? Oh, what did I do?
Debbie says the print.
Yeah. I'm doing the print.
Beth Barton says the birds.
Yep, that's the print.
Lisa says the birds.
We might have to do a little distressing on this too. So we can...
Rosemary says the print. Connie says a print. Ness says a rub-on.
We can use those rub-ons another day.
Nancy Felix says a rub-on. Julie says transfer.
I'm like looking for the cover, you guys. It's bad. It's bad. Everything.
Gene Douglas says a print.
All right, let's do the print. We're going to do the print. Okay. I want to make sure I get most of the bird and some of the pink, right? And then we'll sand some of this off. Let's iron. Oh, we gotta wait for iron. Sending the spiritual and healing prayers. Yes.
Hi, Noelle. Noelle's a pony. Hello.
And I'm gonna use this twine again. Just put it on the tag. Why waste it, right? Why waste it? Do you know how long? Everything came very easily to me.
Hi, English Cottage Crafts.
Except
Hello.
this print.
English Cottage Crafts.
Hello, my girlfriend. How are you today? And then I'm going to cut. You're going to cut around. So you're not sanding like 100, too much of this paper. Sometimes I cut it right, but I'm going to sand it today. And then we're going to do some distress around the edges of this. So I like putting my stuff on the edge, and I just go like this, and it comes off quicker.
Oh, Sabrina. Hi, Sabrina.
Hi, Sabrina.
Crafts. Sabrina Crafts from Maryland. Hello.
How's
Sabrina.
the weather in Maryland?
You're brand new here, Sabrina? She is.
Well, welcome.
I think she.
If you can press that,
Hi, Sandra.
the 3 buttons, and you give me a follow, that would be awesome. And then you can come visit. And I do Telegram. I do broadcast channel.
Lady T says she got her package.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. I'm glad you got. Yeah.
Everybody's telling me they're getting their packages. It's very important.
Hi, Noelle. Noelle's a pony. I'm new here. Enjoying you all.
Look
Thank
at
you.
how pretty that came out, you guys.
Noelle,
That
where
came
you
out
from?
pretty.
Thank you for coming in. Hi,
That
Cheryl.
came out pretty. Okay, I'm going to get something to poke the hole. Get the
We're
poking.
going to have some prime rib tonight and the grill. And what else we have? Rice. Something easy.
You
Carrots.
did the vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zucchini.
All that stuff, you
Yeah.
guys.
Something simple tonight.
It's not simple. It's not simple.
Gretchen says, I'm back. Gretchen said.
Okay.
Had to answer Lucy's call.
Oh, good. How is the little girl? How
Hello,
is she
Judith
doing?
from
All right, so I
Pennsylvania.
put that back on. Okay, and then when I go to put it on, I'm going to be putting that on too.
Chicken
All right.
Caesar salad tonight, Alicia. Wow.
All right,
Hi,
let's
Rhonda.
get rid of this because I can't stand it.
Meatloaf. I gotta make meatloaf.
Do you want to move all
meatloaf
that?
for a long time.
You just don't put your hand on that, okay? Just move all the paint. This way I have more room. All right, let's get going here. I got the tag. And, oh, I got to do my bow. Hold. So I used this from, I ripped it so you wouldn't have to hear all the sounds. Where did I get this from? I have the card.
Oh, well, you're in Pittsburgh.
I did have the card.
Pittsburgh.
Must
Okay,
have fell on the
Pittsburgh.
floor.
Okay.
Jubilee Fabric. Jubilee Fabrics.
I got my package. I haven't put everything away yet. Sharon Hager. Oh, good. Sharon, you that's good. We want to know if you get your package.
It's a lot of stuff, right? So I'm going to make a bow. And then we're going to do some layering.
Hi, Ann from Brockton. How are you, Ann?
Hello, Ann.
Babe.
How's your Sunday?
The baby looks cute. The baby is incredible.
Cute as can be. Can't wait to go to the beach with the babe.
Oh, yeah. Bring him down.
Can't wait.
Hi, Linda Brown.
We're experienced beachers with babes.
Orange chicken and rice. Cindy's Creations from Texas says.
Ooh.
Ah.
I think I'm going to do another. Just do another.
Hi, Sabrina. Sabrina. Did I say hi, Sabrina?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure.
Yeah, you did. All right. I'm just going to, I put my scissors.
Hi, Linda Brown.
Hello, Linda.
Lady T, I'm making homemade Chinese steak and broccoli with 2 different kinds of. That sounds great.
Jubilee fabrics, you get a whole bunch.
That sounds incredible.
Rick's coming over. Just saying.
I like stir fries. Nice, good. Yeah.
Okay, let me take this off. And then we'll get everything done. This is going to be...
You just got to whip it together?
Whip it together.
Okay.
Mr. Rick goes, how long is this going to be?
No, it's just one.
And I said, I don't know.
Hi, Lois.
I don't think it's going to be that long. I think what I do for design takes a long time, you know. All right. I got this cute little bow. And move that out of the way. And then I'm going to put my bow right here. Right here. And you're going to say, that's not covering everything. I know. I have greens, you guys. I have greens everywhere.
Hi, Count Eldridge. Pork chop, potato casserole.
Pork chops and applesauce.
Fried green tomatoes. Wow.
Ooh, my mother loves
your
that.
mother loves those, huh? Fried green tomatoes. Yeah.
She loves fried green tomatoes. I'm going to...
ADT says, come on in. I'll take care of you. Hi, Barbara Hendricks.
All right. I'm going to put this bow on here.
I love that you want to know what people are eating.
I always do. It might be something new.
Oh, you got a large wok, Lady T. Oh, wow. Nice.
Don't we have a wok?
Yeah, we have one in the back.
Yeah, we have a wok.
Yeah, behind all the boxes in the garage.
But we know it's there.
It's there.
It's there. All right, I'm going to put this up as close as I can and have this come up and over a little bit. All right. I don't want to cover my birds after all that. We don't want to
Totally
cover.
dazzle for eye, small.
Yeah, I gotta get it. That's the last thing. We can put that on last, right? All right. So I'm gonna cut this, and then I'm not gonna burn myself today. So I'm gonna use this. We got that. That's good. Where are you going now?
Throw something on.
And then I'm gonna put this bow right here on top. I didn't trim yet, but I will. I made this from raffia. I did it ahead of time, you guys, because look, I mean, it's, you know, it's a pain for me. And I tried 3 times, and I finally got it. Oh, it came off. Get on there. Get on there. All right. Let's see how that looks so far without the bird. That pretty? I think I'm going to have to glue this a little bit so it doesn't do that. I didn't like that right now. Let's just do that. Okay. Yeah, that's better. I'll show you. That's better, right? And now I'm going to sit down. Now I can sit down. The important stuff is done. And we are going to have some fun. Okay, I'm going to use some of this, which is Excelsior, my Excelsior that I got from Etsy a couple of years ago. I'm going to be putting that here as well. I'll put the diamond on there. I think I wanted it this way, though. Yeah, this way. So, I just snip, and then I'm going to pull it apart. It's not as messy as raffia. And I'm going to put this underneath the bow a little bit to give it some lift. It's all about texture with me sometimes, right? It's all about texture. I got myself things from European Excellency, and I have it here. I just, you know how like sometimes you plan something and you go, I'm not in the mood. So that's definitely going to be done Tuesday. And we're going to do some resin. We'll do some resin to have some fun. Get it on there. Do some blending. And let me push this in. And I like this. This is Harry Carey. See how that is Harry Carey? I like it. All right. So now we got that. And then we're going to use some of that on there. So now, let's get it done. All right, I got some of this. This is from Walmart. I just took a pick out of it. We're going to use a couple of these. I just cut off one pick and maybe use it all. I don't know.
It's raining again.
It's raining. Are you cooking the meat now?
No, I had to cook. I just put the grill on.
Oh.
Hi, Beth. It's coming out great. Hi, Denise Peacock. Hi, Rosa.
Hi, Denise.
Hi, Chica.
Remind me, I got to show you my teacup before it gets packed.
The bird's on the table.
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay. Did you just dress a tag, Jackie Whitaker?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Jackie's on it.
Hi, Emmy.
Thank you, Miss Jackie.
I'm going to make spaghetti and cutlets for dinner tonight. Change of plans, Ian says. Ian, I bet you make some good cutlets. Alicia, followed for 526 days.
Wow. I'm just going to use what's on here.
Take the walk out of the box. he says.
I know, isn't that funny?
And that says.
We did that one. We used it a
thank
lot,
you.
but it's a lot to use that. You know, cut this, cut that. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you. All right, we got it done. We got it done. And I just put those greens on, and now I'm going to put these on. I got 4 of them. And I'm snipping off the part that was like, you know, the nubbies that I just pulled off.
Sharon said, yes. Jackie Whitaker, wow, you're becoming the resin queen.
I don't know about that, girl. I don't know.
Hi,
I've been
Denise.
trying and trying and trying. Yesterday's... no, not yesterday's. The day before yesterday, it came out terrible.
I'd like to see what you got, Net says.
What do you mean by gut?
I don't know. Maybe, what do you... Denise is going to church soon.
Okay,
Say a prayer
Denise.
for me.
Say a prayer for us. Isn't there a song about that? Say a prayer for me.
Yeah, I can't sing it. Yeah.
I might have to get more of this. Because I want to put some down here. So let's save that. Because we have a lot more stuff here. And then I
Thank
have
you, Chica.
this. See, I just... Let's take that in there. And then I'm going to cut
So,
this.
Ian, you're going out to eat now? There's a change of plans here. Spaghetti and cutlets for dinner. That would have been nice. I like when the cutlets are cooked just like brown, like...
Crispy.
Crispy. Oh, yeah.
Crispy. All right, I'm saving these 2 little ones.
Rosemary Bernardo says collage.
All right, I got those. Got that. And let me get this one ready. And then I got 2 more different ones.
Just right for spring, Lois says.
That's what I'm kind of done with these.
What is the white fluffy stuff you just added to the bow? Patty's Cottage, Crafty Cottage.
That is called Excelsior, and I got this from
Hi, Karen Kosowski. How are you, Karen?
2 years ago. That's how long. And I use it all the time, as you well know.
My son wanted cutlets for dinner, but now my daughter is going to take him out for dinner for his birthday. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's his birthday. Okay.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to him. That's right.
Hi, Karen Kostowski.
Hello, Miss Karen.
How are you, Karen?
How's that little guy? How's our little guy? I hope all is well. Let me
Hi, Shirley.
try to put this under here. Because,
Right now I'm eating chocolate chip cookies that my daughter made yesterday. Julie Price.
Don't be telling Rick that. That's his favorite.
Well,
Don't be telling him that.
ice maker is still working, so that's good. I got my molds and resin from Timo. Anxious to try it out, Jackie Whitaker says.
You got them already? You just
Lisa.
ordered them.
Lisa Faye.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Denise.
I was just going to use my hands again.
Good night, Jody. Have a good night. Jody Larison, have a good night.
Yes, Jody. How are you feeling before you say goodnight? I hope you're doing well.
Hello, Nick.
I hope you're doing well. And I'm just sticking all of these in.
Alicia says you're the resin queen, Loretta.
I don't know about that, girl, but we'll see. And I'm getting better because I want to make newer. I want to do some coasters to sell to you guys.
Glenda down south there. She's making prime rib and baked potato. Whoa.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Rick is like, oh my god. And I also have this.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. What is this? This is Michael's.
Charlene Palmer. Where'd you get the Birdhouse?
I got it from the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. I think I'm just going to pull one off, okay, and see how far I go. Just one. And just see. I can stick.
Hi, Chris.
I'm just going to snip it. This is how I get my bits, not my BITCHs.
Yeah, Jack,
okay,
this
I
is
meant.
the fastest delivery I've ever had from Timo.
I can't wait. I have 2 orders. I'm terrible. I know.
Oh, Julia's still working. Okay.
All right. See, now I took everything off.
Sharon's going to make
And it's
homemade
empty.
cinnamon rolls this week while I'm off from school. My only busy day is tomorrow and Saturday.
Who's that?
It says Sharon Hagridge.
Tomorrow is our busy day with the boys, but it's a good busy.
Oh.
It's a good busy.
Is it Easter week? The kids have off for Easter week?
Oh, jeez, I don't know.
Well, she was saying,
I don't know.
I'm off school. Huh.
Private school, I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Hi, Jennifer.
So I'm going to save these for the bottom.
Crafting, watching. She's doing good, Jody Harrison says.
Oh, good. All right, you can go now. I just wanted to make sure. It's all about me making sure.
Hi, Rosebrook Cottage. Hello.
And I have these.
Is this video of the resin coasters on Facebook? Or
Yeah, I
YouTube?
did it. I
Oh,
did it on a
YouTube?
live, and then I revealed it at my sale that
Hi,
Saturday.
Flomia. What are you making, Loretta?
Ooh,
Hi, Doris. Cinnamon
I'm just
rolls
sticking
on
stuff
waffle
in.
Iron,
And what's
Cindy says. Waffle
said a bad word almost, you guys. What is wrong with me?
What's that word?
All right. I don't know what these are, but I had them. You know? I had
Yes,
them.
we're off for spring break this week. Baltimore County Schools. Oh, okay.
Okay, so maybe
Huh,
the boys.
I don't
I didn't. I know Friday. I can't go live on Friday. She wants me to go in the morning,
Thank you, Alicia. I love those
And-
chocolate chip cookies.
and she wants me. We're gonna make
The kids are
eggs.
off. Yeah, Lisa said the kids are
We're
off.
gonna make eggs. So I want to see how this looks. Okay, I want to add a little color. I'm gonna try to find the smaller ones. Okay, and I'm just gonna pick it off. Because there's a pink. There's a pink over here. There's a pink. Don't mean to make fun of myself, but I didn't say the right word.
Gail Garrett says it's spring break. My granddaughter has a week off. Won't have her till next week. Oh.
Oh, so you have plenty of time to do the camp.
Hi, Winetta.
Plenty of time, right? To set up camp and get your
Christine didn't mention, the kids have school tomorrow, so I don't know. She didn't mention. Maybe.
No, maybe I don't know.
Maybe up here in Massachusetts is different.
Yeah, maybe.
We're always different up here in Massachusetts.
We have
Hi,
to be
Narelle.
different. We have to be different.
Dogwood flowers,
Yes, these are dogwoods.
Denise says.
These were dogwoods.
Thank you, Alicia.
I said these flowers because I never know. I got these at the Dollar Tree, so if you're looking for some like little bitsies, like this is a little bitsies to me. Let me see if I can find one more bitsy. Of course, I'm not going to find another one. Maybe this one. This one's good. Maybe this one. We'll just put this one. And I like the sticks on them. And I'm cutting this nubby.
Peggy says, Loretta, how did your test go for your kidney?
Not yet. Couple weeks. I
Oh.
think next week.
Next week, I think.
Oh, I got to look. Oh, God. I have to look
Hi,
when
Connie.
the appointment is. And I think, let's see, how's this one look up here? That looks good. Hey, you never know. When you create, you just say, hey, I wonder how that looks. And I think I got, I have to do these. Got to do these. I don't know where I got these, but I have them. And I'm just going to stick some of these on. And I like taking these and make them smaller.
Did your mother make Easter bread for holiday?
She used to. The Easter
Hi,
bread she
Deborah.
used to make was with an egg in the middle. But I think she used to do it with my aunt, to be honest. All different colors of pink, you guys. All different colors. All different kinds of flowers. You know, just fun, fun, fun. You want to say? I think that's fun. Look at how pretty that came out. I think it came out pretty. I'm just going to fix this flower. This flower looked a little... I think that came out pretty. This is not pretty. Oh my goodness, the glue. Oh my goodness, the glue. Okay, put that over here, put that over here, throw that away, and now we're going to do the bird. Where's my bird? Right here. All right, I think I can attach this bird first.
Sorry, Annette, we keep on freezing you. Sorry about that. Hi, Sarah Giuliano.
Yeah, we don't know why that happens, to be honest.
Hi,
we
Beverly.
don't. We don't. So here we go. We're going to put the bird on. I think I want to go like so you can see the beak. And then I'll get an eye in there. And then I'm going to stick some of this in. Just going to stick it underneath. Yeah, stick it underneath.
And that's, I mean, Ann says I make Easter bread with colored eggs.
Yeah, she used to do that when we were little. I remember that. But I don't know. She doesn't have the energy anymore, you guys. She doesn't have that energy. I wish she did, but, you know.
Yeah. She doesn't know what she needs.
Yesterday, she put on a spread, though. Her sister came, and she put on a spread.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she did.
How come I didn't invite her over?
It was a girl's day.
Oh.
You're not a girl. It was a girl's day. All right, and then I did save some of that, so I'm going to put that in there. We're almost
I'm sorry,
done.
I'm not watching the golf. I like golf, but I'm just not watching it today.
Mr. Rick used to play.
I played from 95 till my father passed away.
Yeah, he used to play. But he lost his...
My father actually got 2 hole-in-ones.
Didn't you lose your golf clubs or something?
Huh?
Your golf clubs. You had golf clubs and you lost them.
Yeah.
And he's a lefty, you guys. My husband's a lefty, so those are more expensive.
Me and my father were a member at the Westwood Country Club.
So whatever I did up there, I'm kind of doing down here, but not as elaborate. Just to say. Not as elaborate. And I'm using the same bits. That came out beautiful. What do you think of that one, Rick? What do you think of my birdhouse?
Looks nice.
Looks good, huh?
Good job. We had a conference meeting before the show. Yeah.
The show?
Yeah. I cut everything and we good.
Until I said, what time do you want to go live today? He goes, we're going live?
Well, I was
like, yeah, what'd you think?
I was prepping stuff for dinner and I was like, well, wait a minute. Just...
You were so funny. He goes, all right, 3:30. I was like, all right, 3:30 it is.
You know what I mean, Ann? You prep stuff for dinner and, it gets all...
He doesn't pay attention all the time. Like, it didn't come to him that... Should I use some of that? Why not? Let me just see. Why not?
You have stuff come in the garden. I don't know what it is.
Weeds?
No, there's something coming up in my garden today. The beans are coming up again. And I'm like, I didn't plant them.
Yet.
Now they're coming up again. It's crazy.
Oh, that looks good. I like these nubbies. Did I cut another one, you guys?
No, we never played down south. My father and I were local people. He
didn't drive.
My father didn't drive. He didn't. We took a bus with our golf clubs on the bus in the MBTA to get to the Westwood Club.
Now, if you get inspired to do this, you guys, you get all your bits out. Get your bits out.
Ann says my oldest son is a lefty. His baseball gloves are always expensive.
Yeah. For some reason.
I'm a lefty too. That's crazy. Yeah. Wow.
And one more bit. And then I'll show you. And then we'll put a hanger on.
We used to play New Hampshire, Dana, at the Goffstown Country Club. My father got the hole-in-one up there. He got
Look
two
at that.
hole-in-ones
Now
up
you can
there.
see the bird. Look at that.
Family
Look at that.
Family reunion. He got 2 hole-in-ones within like 6 years.
What do you guys think so far? Now, I wanted to put holes in this. And if I do, I'm going to wait. I'm going to have Mr. Rick. But then if we do, it's not going to matter, actually. It's not going to matter. I know what I'm going to do. Let's move that out of the way. Okay? And I'm going to take some twine, and we're going to make it look like a knot from the back side, from the front side, only on one side. Okay? So I'm going to take some of this twine. Let's make them not.
English cottage grass is excellent. Thank you.
Isn't it fun? Look at, it was only a Dollar Tree Birdhouse. Some bits I had, as you know. I did have a print from Temu, and some paint sticks. From, where did we get
Thank you,
these?
Julie. What, paint sticks?
Yeah.
Walmart.
Walmart. I think these came from Walmart.
If you go to Walmart at the paint section, ask the guy, says, hey, I just bought like 2 gallons, 3 gallons of paint. They'll
give it to you?
Paint sticks, they'll give it to you. They'll go to the counter and give it to you.
All right, so it looks like it's coming
Thank
through
you,
that
Barbara
side,
Todd.
you guys.
Hi, Sissy.
And then I'm just going to
Hi,
just
Gail.
make sure this is long enough.
Thank you, Lois.
It's long enough.
It needs to be a leaner. Janice.
I'm going to put the hanger on
Thank you, Chica.
for some people that don't have
Hi,
that
Sid Marie.
space to lean.
Hi,
But
Gail. Sin Marie.
if you don't want this,
Thank you, Laurie.
just let it hang
Yeah.
down.
Thank you, Sharon.
Just let it hang down.
Thank you, Barbara Paletti. Thank you.
And then I'm going to take this. This is my foam. And I'm going to make this secured. But I think it would be nice as a leaner. Just not everybody has that place, you know?
So, put the hanger on there. So if somebody wants to hang it, that's fine. If it's a leaner, that's fine, right?
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Nancy Felix.
Nancy, you're such a good girl. I love you. I'm sorry you're going through so much. And this is just to make sure that
Thank you, Alicia.
it's on there well. And I squeeze around the twine. Squeeze around the twine. All that staining did nothing, right?
Thank you, Norma.
So it's just a little hanger. If you hate this, just cut it off. If you hate it. Give it a few minutes so I can show you how it hangs. In the meantime, oh, you know what? I didn't put any pink down here, you guys. We need some pink. We need some pink. I have no idea where I got this from.
Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Karen.
I just noticed the pink was missing. Got to tie it all together, right? Tie it all together. And then I got to take the hairdryer to it. And this one, let me see. Do I need, how many of these do I need?
Thank you, Linda.
My poor bow. You can't even tell I put a bow.
Thank you, Glenda. Thank you, Lynn.
I hope you love this. It's fun. Girls, it's fun. And gentlemen, if there's any gentlemen out there that love to craft, and there are quite a few.
You could put it on your front door.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can put this on your front door.
English craft cards. Yeah.
I'm just
What
going
a
to,
cute spring project, Cindy Fagerbig says.
I guess I got to cut this
Thank
off.
you, Lady T. Simply beautiful. Thank you, Susan Neal. Did you put an eye on the bird?
Not yet. I got to go get it.
Mia. Oh. Okay.
Got to get the, what color? Should I do blue?
Hi, Sissy. Thank you.
Should I do blue? Tell
Mia,
me.
Thank you.
I'll go get what I have. That won't take more than 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Let me go get it. Let me get rid of this so it doesn't fall on the floor. Let me see. I got blues. I got this. And I need a tray, even though. All right.
Plumia says, I'm a crafter. I'm going to be making one of those, Loretta.
Good. Good.
Blue works. Denise
Blue?
Peacock. Yeah, Denise says.
Okay. Let's put a blue on. I might have to put 2 in a row. Let me see. Do I have blue in here? Are you kidding me? There's no blue in here? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I pulled the wrong one out. I see blue here. Oh yeah, I got it right here. I
Snowing
grabbed the
there.
wrong
Oh,
one.
wow.
I grabbed the wrong one. All right, so I'm going to take this blue.
Hi, Rhonda. I just got on.
Hi,
Like
Rhonda. I'm sorry I was on early. Mr. Rick picked the time.
Denise says it works. Denise speak on.
Okay, I'm going to get my picker. I'm going to take my B7000 and I'm going to put blue. I might put two of them side by side. Oh gosh. Okay, this is always a chore. Okay, phew, I got it on. All right, let me use my picker.
Julie Price says I need to get some paint sticks.
Yeah, you just go to Lowe's or Home Depot. I can't even speak English.
Hi, Tony's Heartfelt Crafts. Hello. Hold it, please. Let's see. Cheapest at Walmart, Dana says.
I put 3 because it needed it. It's not a dark blue. It's not a dark blue. Just saying, it's not a dark blue. What is this color? Number 7. Number 7, light sapphire shimmer. That's what it is. So when the light hits it, it's going to look all sapphire-y. Whatever that means, because I made the word up. And if you go to Totally Dazzle, get the picker.
Words on each reel. Home Sweet Home.
Yeah, I was thinking about that when I just looked at it, you guys. And I don't have anything Home Sweet Home. I don't have anything. If I think about it, maybe I'll use, I don't know. I don't know what to use. Okay, so we got the bird eye. I put 3 together.
Thank you, Liz Brown. Thank you, Donna.
I think this
Dana.
came out stinking adorable.
Gotta watch the replay. Thank you.
Look at how pretty that looks. I'll tell you how tall it is. I hope it fits in an 18-inch box. 18-inch box. I didn't plan on what box it would fit in, but I'm just saying. It's 20. Let me see this way.
Oh, boy.
We got to find a box. It's 20 to 21 inches, you guys.
We'll do the fresh market tomorrow again. What's this? Oh, no. What's the length? This way. The width.
It doesn't matter. I will get it for you.
Well, I have to. Okay.
So, you guys, it could be a leaner. It's leaning on my
get a fresh market
tatas.
tomorrow. Get a box.
Okay. This came out magnificent.
Oh, no. No, it won't fit in the Beldor box. The Beldor. No.
That came out really pretty. Can I have...
Thank you, Lucy.
I'm trying to look for something to lean this on. In the meantime, I want to show you
box?
No, leaner.
Oh, no, get the...
I put that back where it goes. There we go. My tissue box. And don't forget, I did do another bird thing today. Isn't this cute? It's already sold. So if you guys have any teacups that you don't know what to do with, this came from Hobby Lobby.
Thank you, Sylvia.
And this nest, I have no idea, but there's birds everywhere. Maybe it came from Hobby Lobby, but it didn't say. And I just put a little stuff on the bottom.
So Debbie says, I bought a box of long paint sticks from the Home Depot. They were fairly inexpensive. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yep.
That's good to know. You got a
Get
whole
'em there.
box?
Yeah.
Whole box. When I get rid of, well, I'm trying not to buy things, but sometimes you got to buy things, right? All right, everything's getting put away. Let me move this.
Put it in sideways. Yeah. Lady T, thank you.
What?
The box.
Oh, the box.
Sideways.
Let me just clean this up, you guys. It's quite the mess. I'm just saying, quite the mess. Okay. It's not that bad. Put this box sideways. Lady T's right. Put the box sideways. So this was my 2 bird projects today. I'm trying to be theme-ish when I do my short videos. Whatever I do during the day. Let me just pick up what I just threw on the floor because it's a chunk of paint. And if I step on it, I'll bring it in the living room. Okay. That's all. So I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, it's simple. This came from the Dollar Tree. It came from the Dollar Tree. The sticks came from our Walmart paint sticks. I distressed it by using stain, wax, rub it off, sand it a little bit so it's all nice and even. Okay? Birdhouse, all your bits. Go to get your bits. This bird was from a package from Dollar Tree.
Good night, everybody.
This came from Dollar Tree. So when you go to Dollar Tree, look for this and look for the bird.
Do you want to eat now or later?
Now.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
So I love this, you guys. I love this. I don't know, inspired someone. I inspired myself to make that. I did. That's my idea. I'm sure there's tons of them. So, but if you go to Totally Dazzled, get the rhinestone picker pen. So easy, especially if you're doing diamond art. So easy. I have two. Because I had to get one to do my diamond art, so I'm not like looking for that, and that, you know. So I hope you enjoyed today. I love it. Thank you. Oh, they have this birdhouse too. I know this came from the Dollar Tree. I peeled off the sticker live. But if they have this one, get that. Get that. And if you wanted to cover this hole, see the hole with my finger? I'm looking at it. You could put a piece of cardboard back there and paint it black and just glue it on. You could do that as well. I didn't do that, but you could do that. And this will not fall apart. Trust me, it will not fall apart. It's got JB Weld. JB Weld everywhere. The Excelsior makes it, right? All this makes it. Where's my bow? My bow is missing, you guys. All right, you guys, I'm going to see you on Tuesday. Because tomorrow we got to pick up the boys leave here at like 1:45. They'd like us to be there at like no later than 2:15, 2:20. And then we're bringing them back here and then doing all the things. But I want to go have them see my mom because my mom's not going to get to see him for Easter. And Colin's birthday is on Saturday of next week. Party on Saturday. And then Sunday's Easter. So I'm going to try to go on more often this week as much as I can because that is a cute, so many ideas how to display it. Correct. This would be great, like near your front door. Just saying. Or if you have a black door, I have a black front door. I think I did that on purpose. Can you imagine this hanging on a black front door? I think that would look spectacular. My husband brings me these from where he works, and he pays for them. But I just find it easier than having paper towels, right? So I'm trying to fix over here now. Of course, I just dropped a whole bunch of napkins that I take the plies off, but that's okay. All right. I will see. Love your tag. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, I got those prints from Temu. I don't know if this year, last year, but, you know, I have stash of them. So just to say, I do have a stash of them. And I'm trying to use all the things. And the only thing I did not use was this today. I didn't use that. But aren't these pretty? I have a couple of these. Different designs. And I got this from Temu. The rub-ons cost a little bit more. They cost like $8 or $7. But everything's gone up on Temu. Believe it or not. Everything. Even the flowers, you guys. Remember when we used to buy flowers for $1.49 or something like that? Well, that's not the case anymore. Now they're going up to $3 something. So in my opinion, for $3 something, I think we could go to the Hobby Lobby or Michael's and wait for a sale to get bunches of flowers. Even Michael's has like flowers in Walmart, you know. Although I love the flowers sometimes, and I love the bunch I got that I used the other day. But that was before the prices went up, because I bought that a while back. Oh, somebody wanted the link to that. I'm sorry, I didn't send you the link to that. Mr. Rick screenshotted your name, so this way I can send you the link. Look at the paint, you guys, the paint. Oh my gosh, I have to clean. Why do I have to always clean? And whoever buys from me from now on will either get a keychain or a bookmarker for free. because that's how I am. Because every day I'm making like 12. And it's all different designs, all different styles, all different things, because, you know. And if anybody wants to buy some, when I go to display them all, which I have not, I will show you. I'm waiting for something from Temu to actually put them in. So this way they're not fingerprinted to death. So I think that came out great. I'm blocking it, you guys. I'm blocking it. Sorry. I think that came out great. I haven't done like a ladder thing in such a long time, so I'm glad I did it. All right, everyone. I love you so much. Have a great night. Yes, you will, Kathy. And thank you for going to YouTube to watch all my videos, Kathy Childers. I see that you do that, and I appreciate you. I give you back hearts. Yeah, your Walmart has pics. Yeah, I got to go to a different Walmart. I agree, Jennifer, I agree. All right, everyone, have a great day. Possibly maybe just go on quickly on a hop on so you can see the kids. You haven't seen the kids in quite a while. But we're not going to craft. Maybe I'll show you my napkins that I got from my new company I have an affiliate with. So you get to see that. I have some rice papers I got, one of which I'm going to do Tuesday. And I got that new water transfer stuff. I got to do that. I bought a water transfer from Cindy's Creations. I want to do that, but I want to keep doing I had to be creative today. You can beat the prices of lavender, boxwood, and lamb's ears at Walmart. You can't. You're correct. I need to get some more lavender. And sometimes the lavender at the Dollar Tree is awesome too. The boxwood, the lamb's ear, I have tons of lamb's ear. Tons. So, all right, everybody. You guys have a great, let me get my craft. So this way, if it shows up at the last thing, it shows up at the last thing. And I want to see you guys make this. All right? Talk to you later. Bye-bye now. Love you. See you Tuesday.